Welcome to the Ultimate Music Theory Basic Rudiments Lesson 12. In Lesson 11, you learned why we need to study theory and how to analyze a piece of music before playing it, as well as how to use the Basic Rudiments workbook for sight reading and ear training exercises. In Lesson 12, as promised, you'll learn how to put the guide and chart together to create the UMT MAP, and how this map will help your students score over 90% on their final examination. Plus, we'll review how to learn the musical terms, definitions, and signs in Lesson 12. In preparing for your final examination, let's put the guide from the inside front cover and the chart from the inside back cover together to create the UMT map. Now, this is really important information to have at your fingertips to achieve over 90% for every student every time. Before beginning any journey, we need to have a map of where we're going so we can get there quickly. We've learned all the details on how to write the guide and chart. Now we want to take a few minutes to write the UMT map, which combines the most important memory joggers. The map is in 4 sections. Before we learn how to write the map, here's what the final UMT map will look like. The circle of fifths is on the top left with the major keys on the outside and relative minor keys on the inside. Time signatures are on the top right with the plus sign and tilde sign indicating the pulse to join or not join. The symbols to recall the minor scales, degree names, and triads are at the bottom left, and the intervals and distances are on the bottom right. So get out your whiteboard or a piece of paper and let's begin the UMT map. This takes several minutes to write it out. However, once you've written out the UMT map, the results on your review test will astound you. Divide your whiteboard or your paper into 4 equal sections. And on the top left, write the circle of fifths. Begin with drawing the flat sign and the order of flats, B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. And then draw the sharp sign and the order of sharps, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D. Then draw the circle and at the top 0 and numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 around the outside of the circle and continue with 4, 3, 2, 1. Always begin at the number 1 on the flat side with F and use the memory jogger sentence and uppercase letters for the major keys. Father Charles goes down and ends. When we cross the line, we change to the flat key. Repeat the A and continue with the same sentence. And flat, ends, flat, paddle, flat. To add the minor keys, we start with the first letter of the alphabet, A. That's our landmark. Starting on the left, draw a line under the landmark letter name of A, flat into the circle. Now write the minor keys using lowercase letters and use the memory jogger sentence. Father Charles goes down and ends paddle. Then we start again. Father sharp, Charles sharp. On the right is the time signature. Write top number, pulse, then 2, strong, weak, 3, strong, weak, weak, 4, strong, weak, medium, weak. Then write the memory jogger of the plus sign to join strong, plus weak, and medium, plus weak. Then write the tilde sign to not join the weak, tilde, medium, and weak, tilde, weak. Then write bottom number, basic beat equals 1 count. Now, if a 2 is on the bottom, a half note equals 1, 4, a quarter note equals 1, and finally 8, an eighth note equals 1 count. On the bottom left, write minor scales. Draw the uppercase letter for N for natural minor, nothing added. Draw the uppercase letter H with both arrows pointing up. Add the 7 inside the H and write the word harmonic for the raised 7th note. Draw the uppercase letter M with both arrows going up and down. And add the 6 and 7 inside the letter M for the raised 6th and 7th notes on the way up and lowered on the way back down. Then write the word degree, then triads, major and minor. Below the degree, write the letter T for tonic, SD for subdominant, and D for dominant. And then write the uppercase Roman numeral for the major triads, 1, 4, and 5. Use lowercase Roman numerals for the triads, 1 and 4 for the minor keys. And in uppercase 5, and in brackets, put a little 7 with a little arrow pointing up. And that's just a little reminder for the raised 7th note of the harmonic minor. Now you're doing great and you're almost done. Let's see the bottom right. Intervals. Draw 2 crescendo signs. Inside the first one, write minor, then major. This shows your students that the major interval is larger than the minor interval. In the next one, below this, write 2, 3, 6, and 7. In the next crescendo sign, write the word perfect. Now it's important to write the word inside the crescendo sign because we'll be adding to this in the intermediate rudiments. But for now, we write the numbers 1, 4, 5, and 8 below the perfect intervals. Then draw the uppercase H and be sure that it's big enough to add the notes one above the other. Then complete the word harmonic together. Then draw the uppercase M. Now be sure it's big enough to add the 2 notes inside the M. Complete the word melodic and separate. Finally, the word distance. Now remember, a half step is also called a semitone, and a whole step is also called a whole tone. Use the abbreviations as follows. For chromatic semitone, write CS, same letter name, just use the LN for letter name. Diatonic semitone, different letter name. Inharmonic equivalent, EE, same pitch, different letter name. And finally, whole tone, WT, equals to half steps, ST. Ta-da! You did it! The UMT map is now complete. When you teach your students to write this out before beginning the exam, you should expect a score of over 90% on the final examination. Lesson 12 covers all the musical terms, definitions, and signs required in the basic rudiments level. These have been introduced throughout the lessons already, so it's just a review for you at this point. Use the flashcards as a fun drill to review all the terms found at the back of the book. In Lesson 12, you learned how to put the guide and chart together to create the UMT map and how to review the terms in Lesson 12 by using the flashcards. As a UMT member, you can also print additional practice exams along with the answer pages right off the website. Remember to also print your student certificate for completing the basic rudiments level. As a bonus, if your students receive 100% on their final RCM examination or Carnegie Hall Achievement Program exam, be sure to contact us by filling out the 100% Club form on the website, and we'll send you the UMT Gold Pin and a special 100% Club certificate for your student. Congratulations on completing your 12 videos on the Ultimate Music Theory Basic Rudiments mini-series. You're well on your way to score success. Till next time, teach with passion.